Oh, there you are. So, I guess you're wondering why I, Spencer Ulrich, the star of the To Die on a Hard Rock movie franchise, has agreed to do your play, right? In a 90-seat black box theater, no less, in the middle of nowhere, and for Actors Equity Scale. I'll tell you why. I love this script. Oh, it's so beautifully written, so goddamn insightful, with nary a car chase or a shootout. Made me cry when I read it. I swear to God it did. Especially the ending. And you're so young. What are you, 24, 25? What's that? Hey, you want me to do a read-through now? Boy, you theater guys, you sure don't waste any time, do you? I like that. All right, start from the top. Act 1, Scene 1. At Rise, our hero, me, is shielding his eyes from the stage lights while addressing an unseen character sitting in the empty audience seats. He is... Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Could you just give me a minute? Quick one. Yeah, just to savor this moment. By God, I love the theater. You know what I mean? It's so real. None of that Hollywood crap that I'm used to. No, sir, not here. No camera crews, no trailers, no craft services. No, we don't need any of that bullshit to make our art. All we need is this. A simple stage and your beautiful words. You've never written for the movies, have you? Ah, of course not. I can tell. It'd be too easy for you. Why? In a play, when you get stuck and you got nowhere to go, all you can do is write more dialogue and hope it'll go somewhere, right? In the movies, when you get stuck, you just write insert car chase or shootout here. I should know. I started chasing and shooting bad guys before they were Arabs. But listen, don't get the wrong idea. I do love being in the movies. I love the money and the fame and the fact that you get to see your own work. Huh? Can't do that in the theater, can you? But you know what I love most about being a movie star? People listen to us. It's true. Yeah, nobody wants to hear from a guy who pushes a broom for a living. Yeah, nobody gives a shit what he has to say. Can you imagine that? Go through your whole life with nobody listening to you? But I digress. My apologies. Oh, listen, before I forget, I want to thank you for not mentioning that thing that happened to me last week with the studio. The truth, I'm happy it happened. Gives me a chance to be a real actor, the kind I've always wanted to be. Now the movies, it's not acting. They don't give a shit about the inner workings of a character or his motivations. But enough about me, right? Me and my opinions. This is about the work. Okay, so where was I? Page 1, line 1. All right, that opening line where I directly address the audience. Old age is the most surprising event in a man's life. And the cruelest. Boy, ain't that the truth. I mean, I, for one, thought that getting old would take a whole lot longer than it did. And the worst part? You never see it coming until it's too late. When did it happen to me? Last week. When my agent called me and said, Spencer, I'm sorry to tell you, but studio wants to take To Die on a Hard Rock in a different direction. And I say, oh, and what direction is that? And he says, they want somebody more age appropriate. I said, and what age would that be? He says, middle-aged. I said, I am middle-aged. And you know what he says? Not anymore. But hey, don't get the wrong idea. I don't want you feeling sorry for me or thinking that I don't have any options, because I got plenty. And some big ones, too. Yeah, I know you're thinking, well, if that's true, why would Spencer Ulrich be turning down Hollywood blockbusters to do this off Broadway play? Trust me, everybody wants to know that. My agent, my exes, my fans, I haven't told any of them. But I will tell you, because you're the one who wrote this play, and so I know you'll understand. But if I tell you my reason, you promise not to tell anyone else? All right. Here goes. Nobody knows what happens after we exit this mortal coil. And nobody's in any hurry to find out either. Because we're all afraid. Even those who believe in a better world after this one. But that fear of the unknown, that's not the scariest part. You know what is? Being forgotten. That's right, forgotten. You may die when your heart stops beating, but you cease to exist when nobody remembers your name. And can you imagine all those poor saps out there who've lived their whole lives unseen, unheard, and then just die unremembered? It's like they were never here. Can you think of anything more frightening than that? Well, anyway, that's why I want to do your play. Because you give those people a voice, a presence, a way to be remembered. And especially that last scene with the custodian nobody ever notices, when he goes to the town meeting and addresses the school board and says, this school board contends that theater is a luxury. And you're right. Theater doesn't stop wars or end famines or cure deadly diseases. Yet a life without theater would be no life at all. For theater is where we celebrate the joy of our humanity and mourn the pain of our existence, where we pretend to be others only to discover ourselves. Yeah, sure. To you school board members in your suits and your ties, theater may be a luxury. But for those of us who dream, theater is no more of a luxury than wings are to an angel.
Spencer, house is closed. It's time to clean. There is a mess in the ladies' room and somebody spilled something in row C. Spencer! Do you care to join us?